Welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is obesity. So we are facing this issue of obesity, and this is becoming a major issue not only in adults, even in children's. So let me give you details of this obesity today and what you can do to stay away from this particular issue. So do watch the video till the end for complete details on what exactly is this obesity and how you can tackle this particular issue. So worldwide, what is happening is this issue of obesity is becoming more and more, and approximately 39 million children under the age of 5. So you can just imagine that under the age of 5 are becoming obese, and this is the latest report from 2020. So this actually is preventable, but we need to take extra care so that we do not end up in this issue. So again, UK is developing, and they are coming up with specialist clinics to fight this childhood obesity. So obesity is preventable, and the major problem here is once you become obese, your chances of developing other diseases increases. So either it might be breathing problems, it might be sleep issues, it might be mental health issues, because it is going to impact your quality of life in a greater way. So in that way, you'll have to work on this to see how you can avoid yourself from this particular complication so that this quality of life issues can be nullified. So even a recent statistics tells that people are dying more because of this obesity and overweight issues than they are dying because of underweight issues. So this is really a matter of concern which we need to address. So it is not just a cosmetic concern, it is definitely a big medical problem. So I told you it is going to increase other issues, like it can increase the rate at which heart diseases can happen, diabetes, blood pressure, certain cancers are also associated. So there are a lot of studies which are done with this regards, and BMI is one important thing we need to consider. So this is a table to just show you about the BMI levels. So if it is in 18.5 and under that value, then that person is underweight. And similar way, I have given this table, you can just have a look at it. So if your BMI is very high, it is around 40, so then the class of obesity at which you are is very, very high. So based on that, you can calculate your BMI and get to know in what stage of this obesity you are, and based on that you can try to plan how you can try to avoid this situation. So I already told you about BMI, so that is nothing but the body mass index. So this figure shows you that details what I spoke about, and these are the complications which are usually seen because of obesity. I've already discussed few of them with you now. There are other issues also, like very high cholesterol level can happen, because once you're obese, the cholesterol levels goes high, and that also leads to a lot of other issues. You can have gallbladder issues, you can have fatty liver diseases. One more major issue with overweight is osteoarthritis. So I've already made a video on osteoarthritis. If you want more details on that, you can watch that. And in that way, your entire body weight is going to fall on your legs. So in that way, it will lead to a lot of issues. So coming to BMI calculators, now there are a lot of calculators available. You can make best use of it. So you have to just put your age, your gender, your height and weight, and it will directly calculate your BMI level and tell you. So once you know that, you get to know you are in which level based on the table I showed you, and based on that you can plan accordingly and try to avoid that situation of obesity. So the major causes of obesity is you're eating more but you're not burning it out. So the rate at which you're eating, the input is much higher but output is not that great. You're not doing good exercise to burn out the calories that you're taking in. So that leads to an issue. It might be because of sedentary lifestyle. Sometimes it might be genetic. You might have seen certain families, even if they don't eat, they are obese. So that might be genetic in nature. It might be because of age, because with age your metabolic rate slows down, and that might lead to obesity. Other issues, like even during pregnancy you can try to become obese, and other health conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome, so PCOS. Even this I have made a video, you can watch that for more details. So that also can lead to obesity issues. If you're suffering from hypothyroidism, if you're suffering from osteoarthritis, so these all are few more situations which can lead to this issue. And not only that, if you're suffering from some kind of mental health issues, psychological issues, will be prescribed with antidepressants, and most of these antidepressants will lead to side effects, and those side effects, one of that is obesity or weight gain. So to diagnose this obesity, basically a rough calculation can be done using the BMI calculator, as I told you. But apart from that, you can have various other diagnostic measures. One important thing is your skin fold thickness test. So this will be done by medical experts. They even check the waist to hip comparison. They may do some certain times ultrasound, CT scan, MRI scans also. And blood test also speaks a lot, as I told you. So you can check for your cholesterol level, glucose levels. That will indirectly tell you if in future you can fall into this situation of obesity, because if your cholesterol levels are going high and high, later you might definitely suffer from this issue. So apart from that, your thyroid test can be done, which will again help in understanding this obesity, and diabetes screening also can be done. Coming to the complications of obesity, I already spoke about few of these. So you can see diabetes, heart diseases, blood pressure, some kind of cancers, like it might be endometrial cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer. Again, strokes are increasing because of this one issue, that is obesity, where basically your blood stops flowing to your brain. So if this happens, then the entire system fails. So in that way, other issues can be high cholesterol. It can be sleep apnea. That means you cannot sleep properly because of breathing problems. Because what happens is, once you start becoming obese, the fat which is surrounded your neck, that will definitely block the airways. Your airways will become small. And once the airways become small, you cannot breathe properly, and that leads to a lot of sleep apnea. Apart from that, even infertility issues can lead to obesity. So some tips that you can follow can be like, you can think of reducing your weight slowly and steadily. This is very, very important. You should not start avoiding your food so that you lose weight. That can lead to many other side effects. So this has to be taken very moderately, and you have to check to it that you do it in a steady manner. And severe fasting, so that you want to lose weight, will lead to a lot of issues. And you can have small meals regularly, and you can cut down on the refined products to a greater extent, like your Coca-Cola and other sugars, fatty products. Stay away from those products. That is definitely going to help you. You can eat complex carbohydrates, you can have low glycemic food, and you can have fiber-rich diet. So this is going to help you. And you can try to increase your consumptions of fruit, vegetables, grains. So those are good ones which you can consume. And you can limit your fat intake, and even you can better have low fat milk rather than high fat milk. And you should also avoid trans-fat materials like vanaspati, bakery products, and sweets. So these are major things which can lead to obesity issues. So if you can try to avoid those vanaspati bakery products, whereas concentrate on fruits and vegetables, the natural ones, that will help you. So now there are even certain surgeries available, so that the rate at which your calcium or your calories absorption happens in your body, that is limited. So one such surgery that they do is gastric bypass surgery. Okay, so you can see here, this is a normal process what happens. So what you eat goes through the stomach, duodenum, jejunum. So it goes through this system, and during this process the calories is absorbed. So what happens in this particular surgery, you can see here, there is a cut that is done, and that from the entry here, it is directly bypassed and it will reach the jejunum. So there is no movement into the stomach and that region. So once you try to avoid the movement in the stomach and other region, the rate at which it is absorbed in that region is going to be removed. So once that is removed, the absorption of calories in your body is going to decrease. So in this way, there are certain surgeries also available, and that can be of some help. One more important thing that you have to keep in mind is, when you're buying any product, please check on the food label. So food label is nothing but, on the food there will be the details of that particular food material, what are the composition of it. So one such example I've shown here in the right hand side. You can just check. So each product will have this sheet with that. So that is the details of it, entire picture of what exactly is there in that product, at what concentration it is available. So those calorie details will be there, which you need to check. So this is what you can see, different components, and you can see the percentages. So the details of that is given here. So this the orange one should be limited. So saturated fat, cholesterol, sodium, fats, this should be less in amount, but enough of vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron. So if this is in good amount, that is good for you. So in that way, food label will definitely help you, and food labeling, you have to check it properly and take your food material that you're purchasing. So this is just to show you the food pyramid, what food you should avoid and what food you should have. So which is at the bottom, it is good, and as you move above in this pyramid, the processed food, you should have minimal quantity. So you should have it very sparingly, but your milk products, cereals, those you can have. But in case of milk products, again, it's better to have low fat milk than high fat milk. So please avoid as much as junk food as available. So now if you have a chips packet, definitely if you start eating, you will have that addiction and you will continuously eat. So these kind of issues should be avoided. So once you start avoiding this food addiction to junk food, that is going to help you in a much manner. And even medications, most of these medications causes a lot of side effects, and one such side effect is weight gain. So take moderation, okay, take medicines only in moderation. Don't simply continuously take medication just to come out from pain, but that can lead to again a side effect, which is your weight gain. So now there are a lot of options available. You just check some apps. You have one good app called as Healthify Me, which gives you complete details on how you should try to lose weight, your diet plans, your weight loss plans. So entire thing they will plan for you. So you can check on that if you're interested in. And there are other products also which are Ayurvedic or herbal in nature. One such product is Garcinia. So Garcinia is one herbal product which is going to suppress your appetite. So once it suppresses your appetite and makes you feel full, you will not eat much, and that is how it will try to reduce your fat in your body. So in that way, there are capsules available, there are juices available, so this can be of some help. So Kapiva has a product called as the Garcinia products are available in the juice form and even in the capsule form. So this capsule should be taken 10 minutes before the meals, and this capsule can be kept outside, you need not refrigerate it. So in that way, these also can be tried in case you cannot control yourself. So this might be of some help, but it again depends on your body. So you need to check and see only if it is working, you can continue these kind of products. So let me show you one simple mechanism of action, like how exactly these kind of products work on you. So what is obesity? You should know first of all for that. So just concentrate on this image that I'm showing you here. So you can see here, whatever food you eat, the dietary fat, they undergo hydrolysis in your body. So your fat will have triglycerides, okay? So these triglycerides, which will be broken down into monoglycerides and fatty acids in your body. So this breaking down is done by pancreatic lipases, okay? So these are the major enzymes which are available in your pancreas, which will secrete this lipases, which will break down this fat into simple molecules, which will be absorbed in your system. And once it starts absorbing in your system, they start depositing in your adipose tissues. Like it is called as the white adipose tissues. So they start depositing as adipose tissues, and this keeps on continuing when you take more and more fat. So in that way, further accumulation and accumulation of this fat in your body will lead to a situation called as obesity. So this is the normal process which happens if this pancreatic lipase is acting on the triglycerides, and that is leading to obesity, which I told you now. But what happens is, if you're trying to go for those products which I told you, might be the herbal products, they will have certain active ingredients. So what does this active ingredient do? These active ingredients will inhibit the action of pancreatic lipase. So I told you that pancreatic lipase is very important for breaking down this triglycerides into simple molecules which are absorbed in your body, and that gets converted into fats, and that leads to obesity. So if this active ingredient is not acting, okay, just imagine if this is inhibiting, it is inhibiting on these lipases, then definitely this simpler molecules are not formed, and if these molecules are not formed, it is not absorbed, and obesity can be controlled. So in that way, these active ingredients, even in Garcinia, the active ingredients present in it will act in that way. And now what happens is, even if you eat the fat, these triglycerides are directly excreted from your body, and it is not deposited in the adipose tissue. So in this way, the most of the fat burning or any kind of products that you're taking for obesity will have this kind of mechanism. So coming to the takeaway messages, we have seen how the fat around your waist, okay, so that can lead to a major issue, and how doctors can diagnose it with those techniques which are useful for analysis. How other complications can be increased once you become obese, like if you're having depression issues, that also can become serious when you have this obesity problems. How lifestyle changes are very, very important, and how you can try to go for certain surgeries also sometimes in case your medications and other things are not working out. Then this weight loss surgeries also are there, which can be of some help. And definitely you'll have to think about your eating plans. You have to do some lifestyle modifications, and your food choices is the major thing here. So what you eat will definitely reflect. So in that way, you'll have to think on good food choices. The ones that I showed you in the hierarchy, the lower ones has to be taken more importance, and your trans fat and vanaspati and bakery products, refined products should be avoided. So definitely you have to see to it that you have a good calories, but it should not be that it leads to obesity. So you should have everything in moderation. So that is what is going to help you. So thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel so that I can make much more educational videos for you like this. Please share this video and like this video if you have actually found it worth. Thank you.